Hi, my name is Trevi.
And I'm Kate.
And welcome back to our podcast called 6 Feet Above. Wow, my voice is like kind of warmed up today too. I don't think we'll ever have that episode where we crack.
Was that an episode?
No, because remember like 2 episodes ago we talked about how one day one of us are just going to crack during the note. It's going to be really embarrassing.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, never.
I just don't think
my voice is warmed up.
Yeah, because I just think we're, I don't know, pretty hot, important,
Perfect.
talented.
No, but saying 6 feet above like gives me a surge of energy.
It's a love surge.
I feel.
You've seen that, right?
Yes.
So now he's gonna give me a love surge.
Why don't we do that?
I don't know. Do you want to just start being a couple for views?
Like, honestly,
Yeah.
the way my dating's going,
No, because here we are.
we're gonna get into it today.
Are we? Ugh, I'm so
Well,
excited.
Yeah, you know.
I'm so excited. Okay, so I know that this is gonna be out like weeks after this happened, but we're kinda stoked about something.
We're literally the most famous podcast in the world.
It's
kinda crazy.
We're bigger than Canceled. We're bigger
Yeah.
than Logan Paul's podcast, and I'm bigger than Joe Rogan.
Yeah, all put together.
All put together. If you are watching this on YouTube and you're falling asleep or driving, make sure to listen to the audio version. It is in the description. We are now uploading exclusive clips onto our Patreon, so be sure to check the description and subscribe to whatever tier you feel like, because at the end of the day, any support we appreciate.
So we got a shout out on BFFs, which is Dave Portnoy's podcast.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
But I said it the right way. And he said 6 feet above with Trevi Moran and Katie lavrentios.
No. Lala. It was like Lala.
But he got it like way better than most people.
Yeah.
People say Kate lamb chops.
Excuse me?
That happened at Girl Scout camp once.
Yeah, that was malicious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That wasn't a mispronunciation. That wasn't like a...
It was a Target.
Yeah.
It was fat phobia, Loki.
No, it was like, it was giving Pride Month at Target.
What?
I don't know.
That too.
We'll do the Pride episode soon.
I can't wait. I'm literally LGBT.
No, I know. You literally ate a girl out for like what? How long?
A year.
You're like an actual bisexual, or do you not classify? Are you like...
Well, it's like I'm scared to say that because I haven't been with a woman since. So I'm like, is that disrespectful of me to say I'm bi?
No, because people
I
can
don't
speak.
know.
Do you know every fucking bitch in LA says that they're bi and
Yeah,
they don't touch...
yeah.
They've never touched pussy in their
Right.
life.
They haven't even eaten a girl out.
No, they haven't even like kissed a girl, and they're like, "Well, I
Yeah.
think that I would let." It's like, okay, no,
Not the
you
bi erasure.
You did the bi erasure is real. I think because you dated a literal girl for over a year.
I was in love with her for real.
Okay, so okay, so yes, you. I mean, if you don't want to identify because of internal homophobia,
No, that is not.
or
it.
maybe because you have like conservative family members that you don't want just to know.
They all knew.
Really?
Yeah, I cracked the family open, and then they were accepting of my sister. So you're welcome.
Would you ever be like a hey mamas?
Loki. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe. Wait, what is that?
It's just like, I guess the more like masculine role. It's kind of like, they just talked about this on Cancel too, because I really don't know either, but it's like a girl that you would actually see go up to another girl and be like, hey mamas.
Never. That is just not in my DNA.
No, you couldn't even say, you going for a run?
Yeah, no, I cannot hit on people. Like, please don't sign me up for that. Would you?
Would I?
Be a
No.
hey mamas?
No, I wouldn't date a girl, I don't think. I still would classify myself as straight, or as
Yeah.
the conservatives call me, a gay with boob implants.
Okay. Oh my God. Lord send the flood.
As the conservatives would call me, mentally ill and gay.
Right. So straight.
So straight.
Yeah.
Today, I think we wanted to come in here freestyle, and
Yeah.
we have a lot of shit that we just have on our chest
Mm-hmm.
that we just kind of think that this episode's going to be an off our chest.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that shortly. But basically, BFFs, they talked about our thing with our episode with Tara. How one of our clips blew up on TikTok of Tara talking about a boy, and everyone thought it was Vinny Hacker, right? He's cute.
He is cute.
Never met him. I always see him, but I never met him.
You never talk to him?
No point.
He's like too hot.
So, do you want to do off our chest?
Yeah, you got one?
Fucking no.
Okay.
Wait. I might switch things up. I
You
might
got an
have
off your
one.
chest?
No.
Oh.
All right, so we're now going to move into Off Our Chest. This is the segment where we either rant or celebrate something positive or negative. Imagine celebrating something negative. Honestly, yeah, I have. I could celebrate someone's downfall. Only if they've done me wrong, though. Yeah, we're just kind of ranting. Just saying something that needed to be disclosed and what is it called in the CIA? Declassified. Ooh, conspiracy theories. I'd love to get into that. Okay, go.
Okay. So my off my chest this week is I was leaving a workout class. I was in my like cute little outfit and I'm walking and I hear this guy from behind me go, "Excuse me." And so I like walk a little faster because I'm just like not really in the mood for that. And he's like, "Excuse me." And then I turn around, very hot man. And he immediately goes, "I like that physique." And I was like doesn't even ask my name. Like immediately made it horny. And I was like, thanks. And he was just like, "You just like work out or something?" And I was just like, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, "Yeah." And then he was just like, "Can I get your Instagram?" And I was like, he was like, "Listen, like, I like that you work out. Like, I wanna like look at like pictures of you." And I was like, what the, like, doesn't ask my name, ask for my Instagram. And I so do the classic and I was like, "Oh, I got a boyfriend." And then he grits his teeth and he was like, you can't have friends on Instagram. Like, you got a boyfriend, you can't have friends on Instagram. Like, starts getting mad and I'm like and he's just like getting so mad and I was just like, no, like I'm just like, I'm loyal to my man. What man? And then and then I was just like, "Yeah, I gotta go." And he was like, "Well, how about you take a picture of my Instagram and when you're ready, you follow it." What the fuck are you talking? I was like, "What the literal fuck are you talking about?" And he was just like putting so much pressure on it, and I
get so mad.
I don't. What? And when they ask for the Instagram, I hate when they ask for the Instagram.
They're like little Shih Tzus. Like,
I know, literally. I'm like, where is thou muzzle? But I don't understand. If we say like, "Oh no," like I wish I could just be like, "No," but that's terrifying.
Yeah, you have to like close off the option.
Right, you have to be like, "I am engaged."
No, I think I'm married.
Right.
But also there's no ring. We should have temporary rings.
Should. But I heard that makes more people hit on you. Maybe only if you're a man. I don't know. But anyways, please stop doing that if you ask someone's Instagram and they say no. Like, how about you just leave it at that? Because that's crazy.
I'm over here like, yeah, scan my wrist.
Yeah, I got it.
Scan my... Where is it? Did it
Wait,
move?
where is it? Oh, it doesn't work anymore, right?
Not at all.
Oh,
it doesn't work.
Crazy.
That could be my off my chest.
Okay.
That's a great off my chest.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it lately. So there's a QR code tattooed on my wrist.
Genius.
And it was lovely in the first year that I had it, and it took such a long time for the tattoo artist. Have I made this my off my chest? I don't think I have. No. I think I've talked about it. But it's a beautiful tattoo. He did such a great job. But something that I didn't realize as I was getting it is that the ink is going to bleed and spread as, time goes on, as if any tattoo does. And now the QR code that is fucking plopped on my wrist for eternity is unscannable. So I either need to transform it into something. I can't get laser. That doesn't even work, does it? Like, it doesn't ever fully go away.
What would you transform it into?
I was thinking like a fucking computer chip or like a fucking Pac-Man game. Like, what could I fucking do with
Well, you could like make it a circle and make a little flower.
Well, that's all. That's like every cover-up tattoo ever.
Right.
Oh, I turned it into a rose. It used to say Janice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to take it to a professional who can like think that way. But
I think a QR code looks cool though.
It looks like I'm coming straight from Black Mirror.
Right. I like it.
I don't know. It's cute. But here's the thing. Everyone goes, "Can I scan it?" And I'm like, I got to sit there like a clown with my fucking clown nose on. I'm like, oh. And then right after I got it done, they came out, all those fucking temporary tattoos started going viral. The ones that you can inject with, like the ones that are actual tattoos, but they go away in a year. Really? If I fucking knew about that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's like EPH, ephemeral. I don't know what the fucking word is, but the ink goes away in a year. And I found that out like a month after I got this fucking tattoo, and I was livid because I got the tattoo for the bit.
Yeah. Oh my
God. Right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had to tell my fucking TikTok or my reels that it went away in a year. Like, it would still be with a needle. It's stuck on my wrist.
Wait, but that's crazy. Can we get matching tattoos?
You have to get a QR code.
please.
Purposely faded. Could they fix it with like nude ink or like white ink maybe?
I know
With a
tattoo
very
artist.
fine needle? I wonder.
It's something
I
look into.
wonder.
Wow.
Should we get into opera?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
can sing.
I know you can.
People don't know that.
Above.
Above.
Yo, wait. Holy shit.
I know. I was
Universal's
in a
here.
musical. I know.
What the
Wait.
fuck?
That's crazy.
They're here to take down all of your music.
Ugh, damn it, not again.
Yeah. Maybe by the time this is live, they won their case.
Okay, so TikTok's getting banned.
What is
Yo.
that? No, because it's
They
time.
mean business this
Wait.
time.
Do they actually? Can you tell me? Because I don't know. I don't know the tea on this.
Okay, so the
Update
tea
me.
of it all is people are freaking out about it, but
It's like the 10th
essentially,
time.
I know it is the 10th time. The U.S. just wants TikTok's money, and they're saying that TikTok in the previous election totally
Interfered?
fucked the election. Yeah, and they were just like, essentially, we have too much access to information and too wide of a platform to.
But that's silencing.
No, it's crazy. And like the whole Starbucks thing, how they were boycotting Starbucks, like that's
Right,
like,
it's
up
fucking up
arms.
the economy.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like no tea, no shade to Instagram, but Instagram's a very governmented,
Right.
monitored kind of platform.
Right.
That's like Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, politics. It makes sense. TikTok isn't like that. It's not very
No.
governed the way Instagram
Yeah.
is.
No, and also like influencers contribute like $100 billion a year to the economy.
Yeah.
So people are actually worried that.
Well, I'm gonna lose money.
Right. Like a recession.
If that happens, I would
pulling up.
be losing a lot of income.
Yeah, people are freaking out. So time to build that Instagram up, ladies.
Well,
I love
Yeah.
TikTok. It's so funny. Hey, let's talk about flopping.
can we talk about flop era?
Flopping on TikTok. Can we talk about it and how we feel about it? You tell me how you feel about flopping on TikTok.
I think it's the most humiliating, degrading experience one could ever have. I do think that, like, let me just go on a real quick tangent. We are that episode of Black Mirror. I think, like, in the near future, like, every single person is gonna be famous for something.
Yeah.
And I
crazy.
think that, like, one of the main reasons so many people love to stay on TikTok is there is a chance that they
Yeah.
can be viral or there's
Right.
a chance they can be famous. Like in 5-10 years, I feel like everyone's gonna be famous for
Yeah.
something, and it's gonna be like there's gonna be nothing special about like a celebrity
Well,
anymore.
that's how I feel now.
Or even just like your plain old like poppin' influencer. I just don't think there's gonna be anything special about it.
Everyone's famous. Like I'll meet all these people and then we'll follow each other on social media. They'll have like 5 million, and I'm like, oh,
I just met you in a Burger King.
yeah, literally.
Right.
It's just like lost its touch. But for me with flopping, maybe it's different because I don't have as big of a platform as you. But I truly like. I think maybe I'm just like so grateful that I can put myself out there, because for so long I was like modeling and I was like, I have to be like this like normal person and like not show my personality. So I think I just like get excited when I post something that's like weird and true to my personality, and like
Right.
I really like, I'm like, who gives a shit? Like I get 1,000 views and I'm like, it's giving fame. I'm like, I'm
I get
actually the most famous person
I get
in the world.
1,000 views and my hand is this close to
No.
the Tito's bottle.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not kidding.
I'm just like, who literally cares? People are just gonna scroll past it. Like nobody's thinking about it.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I get so tripped out because a lot of times I get kind of like scared of what people think of that. And then there's a whole other aspect of like what I think brands would think of that. Like if they go on my page and like, oh, Trevi couldn't crack X, Y, and Z amount of views, we're going to like either not book her for this brand deal or we're going to give her a lower rate.
But not every TikTok is supposed to go viral.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but like it's a psychological for sure.
One day you'll be free.
When I pick up the Tito's bottle
Right.
again.
And that brings us to our
not
next
kidding. I'm like,
topic.
can I check the countdown real quick? Not kidding. Okay, 3 more days. Cool.
Okay, so relapsing.
Relapsing.
Speaking of.
Okay, this is gonna be a touchy subject, so we're gonna like make it not like too crazy. I don't think.
Can't promise that.
Have you tried to get obviously, but have you tried to get sober and failed miserably, or been sober for an amount of time and slipped? And what was that experience like, and how degrading and awful was it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to assume.
degrading. I did try to get sober. I tried to get sober in college after a horrific night where I more or less like body slammed a bouncer.
Kate, you have to start assaulting men.
And well, in my defense, you know what? There's actually no defense to that, so that's crazy. And then I got like banned from the local bar.
People hated that you were talking about hitting men.
They hate it.
They hate it.
But a lot of people love it. I got a lot of DMs being like, I really relate to that. And I was like, I do it for you. I do it for the aggressive girls when they're drunk. Because I understand you. Nobody else does but me. Gaslighting. Literally gaslighting.
They don't know you like I know you.
Like, no, violence is never okay. Anyways.
Except for when you're drunk. What?
Except when you don't remember.
Except for when you're relapsing. No. Just kidding.
Kidding. It's not okay. But I did try to get sober, and it was so weird. Like, I made this pact for myself, and like I threw away all my alcohol, and I like told all my friends, I was like, I am done drinking. Like, it is so bad for me. It is so treacherous. Yeah. And then like Friday night rolls around.
It's always the Friday.
Yeah, like Friday night, my mouth is watering. I'm in a crop top. Oof. And I'm just like, I like don't even know what happened. I just like picked up a drink and I started drinking, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like have one. It's fine. Like I'll just have one.
Yeah, because we can do that.
Yeah, and then I was like, but one, like I'll have 8 because 8 was like my sweet spot.
8 is one.
Yeah. 8 is like a tipsy for me.
8 drinks is one drink. I think everybody knows that. It
really is.
Yeah,
like people don't talk about that enough.
I don't think
it's
so.
It's literally, it's wild to me when people.
Well,
like,
8 doubles is
right,
one drink.
Right,
yeah,
it's one drink.
One bottle equals one drink. I think it's pretty simple. Sorry, continue.
No, it's the math of it all.
I think so.
But I like literally, it was so weird. It was like not even me controlling my hand. And then I just start drinking. And then I had 8 drinks, and I get to the bar. I see a cute man. What, am I not going to black out? You out of your mind?
Yeah, you must be fucking stupid.
Like bozo. Boy-zoy. So then I got drunk, and then the next night I was like, well, that was crazy.
'Cause now I'm
guess I have to black out again.
No, I'm like, that's crazy because I literally can't stop shaking.
No, literally. So yeah, I just tried so many times. It was like just like that, like a horrible night. And I was like, I need to stop. I'm like crying to my friends. I'm like, guys, I seriously like I have a problem and blah 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 and all this stuff. And like, I'd always end up drinking again. It was like literally I'd forget everything that happened.
I can't wait for the day that you could sit on this couch and look at me and say you got back on the wagon.
And I can't wait for that day.
I genuinely like. I know you've been trying, but you know.
Yeah, one day I will not lie to you about my sobriety.
Okay, great.
And that'll be.
What are you telling everyone these days? How long?
4 years.
What's a shame? What a shame.
What's a lie here and there? No, but no, I really am sober for 4 years. I know no one believes it, but
it's crazy. I'm proud of you.
I feel like I'm lying when I say it.
I feel like I'm lying when I say it. I think everyone.
Well, you are.
You know what? You sit cunt. I think everyone does it. Well, my first thing. I think in the first year nobody believed me.
Well, yeah, there was like Reddit threads being like, Trevi goes out all the time. There's no way she's actually sober, or she smokes weed. Yeah.
Oh, first of all, me smoking weed. Do you guys? Can you tell by my personality? I would suck on weed.
You're so
weed.
not weed.
Do you hear me?
Okay.
This is what happens when I become a sober person. What, you kids smoking that?
Do the weed?
You kids smoking that, doing weed, pot injecting weed?
We're so lame now.
Not kidding.
It's crazy.
I'm such a fucking loser. But yeah, no, I think getting people to believe you is the hardest part, because you like believe in yourself and you're like, I can keep going. And then when that's the second level is like, oh, I really have to prove myself.
Yeah, well, when you got sober, were all your friends like, yeah, how long is this going to last?
Yes. Right, every time, because I went to rehab 6-7 times.
Yeah, so your lore is a little different than mine. What can you get into that? Like your relapse eras?
Well, I just was living out here, and every time I would try to get sober, every Friday that rolls around, every event that rolls around, anytime I had like a shoot, like when Tana and I were doing that MTV show, like every time before we'd film, like I would do like
you have
like I would be drunk on camera, because I thought that I also thought alcohol contributed to my career. Like I thought it made me funny. Totally. I thought it made me funnier. I thought it made me more social. And I like it was like my best friend. Like I needed it. It was my toxic best friend that was like destroying me from the inside out. And I think my relapses were never really dramatic. I think they were only dramatic when the ketamine stuff started. Like when I started drinking again, everyone would just like kind of like put their hands up in the air. Like, oh fuck, here we go again. Like they just know what to expect. Like I faint in the middle of a party, so be it. I can't speak English.
Right.
That's fine. Like if it was any other person, like me relapsing would be so terrifying. But like it was just the extremes. Like I was with Max at this party once, and I like climbed up this fence to break into this party. I fall from like an 8-foot fence. I land on my head. Max said that I started snoring.
Oh my God.
Like, hello?
It's
falls off a fence, passes out, starts snoring.
It's crazy how many times we should have been dead.
You also hit the trash cans on the way down.
Yeah. he said you also hit the trash cans on the way down. Okay, it's giving universal metaphor. You're trash.
Wow.
But honestly, if it wasn't for the trash cans, I'd probably be like
died.
I know. Damn. I'm like, now let's talk about times we've almost died. No,
no, because I was about to say that.
No, that's like episode 20.
Okay, fine.
Okay, well, like, what about, have you ever, in this sobriety run, have you ever had close to a breaking point?
Anytime a man's ghosted me.
Anytime.
So, okay, when I got 2 years of sobriety, this man that I literally didn't even like, we were on a date and he asked me what my favorite building was. And then he like went
Which one was this?
You don't, honestly, I don't
New
even
York?
think we were friends. We were in New York. I had 2 years.
I met you when you were 2 years.
Okay, but we weren't close enough where I would tell you.
You know
about my
what,
date.
bitch? I asked
my
fucking
God.
question. Okay.
He was just some random dude in AA, but anyways, he just like
Sounds awful.
Yeah, no, it was. We had like no connection, but he started getting dry via text, and my ego couldn't handle that, so I'm bawling my eyes out. I relapsed on the vape. I was like 10 days off the vape.
I remember this.
Wait, really?
Yes,
oh
you relapse when you relapse on the vape.
Yeah, I like called my friend. I was like, "What do I do? I want to fucking relapse." Yeah. And he was like, "Meet me at the vape store right now." And I was like, "Okay." And so we were just like chains huffing a vape.
Honestly,
that's
that's great for doing that, because it's like, this was your sponsor or your friend?
No, just like my guy friend.
Which one?
Boris.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never met him though.
Yeah. You're welcome for calling you hot.
At least you relapsed on the vape and not on like the bottle.
I was just like, it's crazy how like when your fucking ego is bruised, you're like, oh well, got a drink, better smoke weed.
Me every time I TikTok flops.
Okay, I can't even imagine that.
Well, especially if I'm like posting shit for a brand that I really like and I like want to work with. I'm like, oh, so they're gonna think I'm irrelevant and a piece of trash and a liar. They're gonna think I bought all my followers. They're gonna think I am just a
brand deals always flop.
They do.
Oh my! When I did a brand deal, it got 3 views, and like one of them was you.
Well, so
literally,
and then you,
yeah,
and then our podcast producer, Bree.
Exactly.
Genuinely, the last time I considered it, I considered relapsing. Not just like, oh, it would be nice to drink. Mm-hmm. Like an actual.
Well, that's like,
every fucking day.
You're like, would be nice.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if we could black out? I'm like, UMG's here again.
Yeah, gosh. Leave us alone.
So not kidding. Like, leave me alone or fucking sign me. Not kidding.
Please.
Probably when I was in New York.
Probably. Tell me more.
I haven't genuinely considered, is this worth the risk? Have I been close to like I think anything with men a lot, it also just like kind of riles me up, but it puts me, I have to recognize that it's a temporary emotional state.
Right.
Any guy that's ever ghosted me, pissed me off, a guy that I've fought with, it goes away. You just have to like block them. You have to see it through.
Yeah. But wait, when in New York? When you were living there or when
Probably
you visited?
just when I was forced to go to fucking AA every day and was stressed about the steps, and I missed my family and I wasn't fucking getting the work that I wanted. I was gaining a shit ton of weight. I was like, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Mm-hmm. It's
Holy
so brutal in the beginning.
Fuck.
And I saw it firsthand.
Like when it was like the time where I was like really depressed, like those like 4 months. 3-4 months where I was like bad. I think I was on like month 4 or 5 of sobriety. Mm-hmm. Oh, I
You were
hated my apartment too. It was so small
yeah.
and it was so cute with the balcony. And if I wasn't depressed, I probably could have lived a wonderful year there, but I was
Yeah.
just stuck in it the whole time. It was
my
like I
gosh, yeah.
felt like a rat in a cage.
Right.
And there was rats in the street.
There was rats.
Why did I have to be in a cage? I
There-
could have been
yeah.
free.
There was a cat that like came into your apartment too.
Oh my God, the neighbor's cat next door. I went home to fucking California for Christmas break. I come home to find out that I left my window open. The cat was Airbnb-ing out my fucking apartment there. There is a whole entire spot on the mattress where the cat was just shitting,
No.
pissing more, shitting more, hairball, hair everywhere. I absolutely, because imagine coming home to that where all you want to do is just like relax.
Just lay on the fucking bed.
My good God.
How did you not relapse?
I did.
Yeah,
No.
right? You ever get jealous?
We are getting so bad at transitioning to new topics.
Well, wait. I feel like I have it in me.
No, you can't. That was great.
Okay.
You just the pause that you ever get jealous.
That was giving you going on a run.
No, you probably said that in that exact
No,
same.
I did.
You going on a run?
Yeah. The lip curl.
You gotta.
Going on a run.
You're going on a run.
Okay. I can't.
Oh.
Remember when you called me a trans dog?
No, I call you different versions of trans every day. I don't remember when I called you a trans dog. When did I call you
It
a
was
trans?
after you barked. Because I was like, "Ruff," like I was talking about being attracted to a man, and you go, it's giving trans dog.
I'm my biggest fan.
No.
Because if you're not your own biggest fan, then you get jealous. That was a good transition.
That was.
I have gotten jealous. I feel like the only reason I get jealous, I recognize jealousy and I don't act on jealousy, and I don't do envy.
Mm-hmm.
Envy is like a hatred jealousy.
Right.
Where it's like you act upon it, if I'm mistaken, but it's like someone who's envious of someone would be so jealous of them that they'd like egg their house or like fuck their eggs or like, you know, like do shit like that. I can sit there and say like, I'm jealous of X, Y, and Z. And it's mostly career things. It's never really like, sometimes I'll be like, I'm jealous of her because she got that man. But I think it's mostly like, damn, that person is similar to me and they got, you know, that brand deal, and why didn't I get that? Or why didn't I get signed to that record label? Or why didn't, it's mostly career shit. And I have a lot of like career trauma, I'm realizing, just with like managers dying, and sexual assault at events, like actual, I don't think we've talked about like the one, but like there's one that like traumatized me from an event that like, there should have been a person around me and there just wasn't. And like, I think that like being in this industry for so long from such a young age, it's just like, I'm realizing that I want to feel safe in my career, but just with the ever-changing industry, it's so like hard. So I'm always trying to switch it up, and it's better now that I have management again, because I like feel better. But I think like career trauma and career jealousy is like, it's real.
So if you like a guy and you see that he like followed a girl, you don't go to her page and get jealous if she's hot?
If I was fucking talking to him, yeah.
Okay.
I think that like, that just makes my brain go, that makes me beat myself up.
It's literally
I don't get
self-harm.
jealous of the girl. I go, well, guess I'm just fucking huge and ugly.
And when-
It's real. And that's like,
And when she's hot, do you like squint your eye to try to make her look ugly?
no.
Me neither. Would never do that.
You're insane.
You like turn your phone slightly and squint your eye.
No, you put it in Facetune and you warp it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
And then
she
you
kind of looks
repost it.
bonk now. I think I would just be like, wow, he's just a piece of shit, and I'd probably like have a spiral about it. I wouldn't be like jealous
relate.
of her. I would be sad that he would do that and then beat myself up. That's where my psychology lies, because she didn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay, girl's girl.
If she knew, Like if it was someone I was dating and I was public with someone and she was, it's a different story. You're a fucking whore.
Right.
Nah, you fucking bitch. But I'm not dating anyone, so everyone,
Okay.
it's like
You're all in the
it's
clear.
free game. All
Yeah.
my men, come get them.
No, please wait.
Wait, what? What's this?
Lasso.
Yeah.
Good for you. I don't get jealous. We all slip up. I would consider that a relapse of sorts that I sent you that.
See, and I'm not gonna judge you AA folks, but y'all be thinking everything is a fucking relapse.
It is. It is.
No, because like
I try to count days off like everything.
but that's an addiction in itself.
I mean,
It's
it
like
helps me.
I
It helps with burn. It helps with like
Okay.
checking a guy's Instagram. I'm like, I'm gonna count days off if I'm like getting obsessed
Okay.
with a guy.
Okay. I love that. I love that it works for you. Personally, all of those different dates and sobrieties that I need to keep up with would make me want to relapse. I'd fucking, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you're an organized person and I'm not, and I like to be all over the place and spread out and like live life and know that I can make mistakes and fuck up and like not have to worry if it's a relapse. Like, I don't know. I don't even consider if I did ketamine tomorrow a relapse. This is slowly my way of introducing
I'm just like
that I've relapsed.
I'm like,
No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, wait, intervention, come on in.
Not kidding. Wait, who's the guy that hosts it? Oh my God. One time I went to a rehab and one of the head people there was one of the guys on intervention.
I love intervention.
He was like, he like wanted to pitch me for intervention. And I look at him and I go, do I look like I would want to be on
you
A&E's
imagine?
intervention? What
Wait, I
the
kind of wish you did it.
What they probably paid like $2
Yeah.
and they send you to
Maybe.
rehab for like 30 days.
Right. Oh, that's
If I ended up on
On
intervention, I'd be dead. That would make me want to just end it.
But have you ever like
No.
what's like the craziest like stalking thing you've done to try to find out tea on a man?
Okay, well, men can think. Let me preface this. I think any man that's watching this that knows me or talks to me might be scared of this, but I do this because I've been in situations where I find out people are fucking criminals or they've
Right.
gotten court cases. There was this one, I found out there was this court case where this guy was abusing his girlfriend. So what I do is I have a subscription where I'm able to reverse a phone number and see their criminal record.
Wow, how much is it?
It's like $20 a month.
That's honestly
15,
a really
20
good
bucks
idea.
a month. So I always make sure, and yeah, maybe it shows me your last name, but like, I'm not gonna show up to your house and kill you. The reason I'm
Yeah.
doing that is so you don't show up to my house and
Right.
kill me.
Safety. And you've caught people like faking their names, right?
Well,
Using different
I've
names.
caught people ended up becoming catfishes. Like I just do it so I don't waste my fucking time. I
genius.
don't get like all fucking egotistical and think it's because I'm obsessed. I'm doing this to
No,
protect
yeah,
myself.
Literally. That's smart. Smart as hell.
Yeah, like I just, because then they're like, oh, this is just crazy. She's looking up my. I'm making sure you aren't gonna smash my face in with a mallet.
Right. I'm like, correct. Yeah, no,
That's crazy. What's a
Yeah.
mallet again? Isn't that like
is that thing you use to pound meat?
hence?
Terrifying. Yeah, no, I should do the same thing, but I don't
I'm
be
like
going on
hence
dates
my
like that.
fat pussy
Right.
lips.
Me stalking someone. So one time, wait, this actually might be super weird to say out loud. Okay, one time I was on a lunch break in New York when I first moved there. I was still drinking at the time, so I was a
In
little
Century
crazy. Yeah.
Sorry, go.
I was like working at this like private equity firm, and I was like walking on my lunch break with my friend, and I knew of a finance man that I was obsessed with. I knew where he worked. I suggested
They're my guilty fucking pleasure. I want to just go to Beverly Hills right now and just sit in the street corner with my asshole open.
Jesus Christ.
I love a finance man. They're such a guilty pleasure.
Oh,
for
I
me.
hate
I
them.
want to just sit there like a gaping fucking avenue and just get entered in.
Anyway.
I did not take my hormones today, so I think
Right.
that testosterone's coming back.
Period. Okay.
I
Live your
just
truth.
suddenly hair starts growing out.
We both grow a beard. Okay. So, anyways, he was a finance man, so you get it.
I gape it.
You gape it. And I suggested that we eat our lunch on the steps where he works. Is that crazy? Yes.
I loved it.
Is that crazy? Did he walk outside and I scream, Mark? And he...
She goes, I wonder why people masculinize me. She goes, why do they always say you're tall like my boyfriend? Because you're sitting on the stairs
in a football uniform. I'm like, hey. And he literally looked so scared. He was like, hey. And I was like, how are you? And I remember I was like wearing these glasses and they were kind of broken. So they were like tilted to the side. I just looked insane. And then he just like slowly backed away. And it was weird. I can't lie to you.
Have you ever seen that movie where he's like
So weird.
Have you ever seen that movie? I think it's called like The Box or something. He goes, oh, hi, Mark.
No.
Never
Damn
mind.
it.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Brie? Max, do you? They like recreated it with James Franco. It was like a notoriously bad movie with Tommy. And he goes, oh, hi, Mark. That's you.
Like literally Pennywise. But I would never do that now.
It would just be a different name.
Yeah, right.
Like, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy. Anyways,
Ronnie.
Yeah,
The infamous Ronnie comes out, whoever that is.
But that was my past. I'm a different woman now. I'll stalk you.
You're like,
online.
I'm just.
I stalk.
You're like,
online.
I'm just a woman now.
Yeah.
I've transitioned since then, and my life's different. And now I have a podcast with my other trans friend. It's called 6 Feet Above.
Thank God. No, but I'm healed. I've been healed.
We kind of had this idea. Well, Max had this idea. My friend Max, who's off camera,
Love him.
where we kind of do. Me too. We do like a red flag guide of like questions to ask on a first date. It's a good little setup, right?
You gotta vet these men out or women.
Well, I mean, first of all, reverse their phone number, make sure they're not a killer, and then
Please.
go on the date.
Like bare minimum, Google them.
Bare minimum, make sure that the law firm doesn't have like a billion. I'm just assuming it's a law firm or like a
Right.
finance firm.
Yeah.
Make sure that like all fucking you gotta look up the public cases. Shit happens.
You kind of do.
But yeah, so like questions to ask on a first date to make sure that they're cool. So you're sitting down at the table, they bring you like bread or chips and salsa, whatever it is. What are you saying?
I always ask, have you ever cheated?
That's a good one. But do you believe that people can change?
Yes, absolutely.
Me too.
And when they say yes, honestly, it's like a green flag.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Because then you
honesty.
get a hey girly DM.
Right, exactly.
Fucking hey girly DMs are
My
fucking-
biggest fear.
They're so great.
That's the equivalent to you flopping.
I think I want to just start DMing random girls, hey girly.
Hey girl.
For like a TikTok.
Oh, that's a good
Like
idea.
random influencer girls.
Yeah.
Hey girly.
Saw you
Dot,
dating
dot,
that
dot.
man.
No, that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh, just hey girly.
Dot, dot, dot.
That's honestly a really good idea. Honestly, my biggest fear. Anyways, so have you cheated? I always ask though, what kind of porn do you watch? But that's controversial.
I like to, well, like I've said, I like to, like, if it's a group of people, I like to be like, oh yeah, you can drink, I don't care. And then see, because it's weird if they start, well, I think also if it's just the two of you, if they do drink, I don't mind if they have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty fucking normal for someone to have a glass of wine by themselves.
Totally.
But one time I went on a date with a very notorious A-list singer's ex-husband.
Right.
And it was at a rooftop in LA. Have I told this story?
Not on here.
I was like, yeah, I don't really mind if you have a drink. And he like asked me, he's like, oh, okay, cool.
It's like, say less.
And orders like the biggest fucking burger and is just eating it so sloppily, like licking his fingers.
Ew.
And like getting double tequila sodas, like not even like a cute like cocktail. Like that's, you know, an alcoholic when it's just such a like tequila and soda.
Yeah.
And had like 4 double tequila sodas. Man was blacked out by the end of the
Shut
date. Asked to split the bill.
How did he ask? What he said?
I just said, I can send you money for what I got. I said, I'm not paying for your alcohol.
Wait, he was like, can we split this?
Yeah. Yeah.
With like barbecue sauce on his face.
And a barbecue sauce on my titties.
Right.
No. He wanted to go down because so think about it. So it was a rooftop and then there was a hotel under. I was staying at the hotel. He wanted to he was so surprised that when I was in the elevator, instead of clicking my floor, I clicked lobby. Because I think when you're drunk, you think things
Right.
are going so well.
Yeah.
And I'm like disgusted. His breath just reeked of that burger and tequila. I
Oh.
it was just like BO. And it was, I know an alcoholic when I see one, and I'm not shaming him. And I hope that he's well now, but it was the worst date. And I think if you get so drunk on a date, like a first date, especially if you know I'm sober.
Right.
Like for me, I think people black out on first dates all the time and end up fucking and end up dating. I think it's
Yeah.
a fabulous.
Right. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. But for me as a sober person, that's like my green or red flag. It's like,
Yeah.
are you drinking? How much are you drinking?
Right.
I prefer that they do. And if they could stop at one, it shows me that they're just a normie.
Right.
Because I want to, eventually we're going to have to get to the point where I'm going to have to see you drunk and I need to see if I like that person or not. Because
Oh yeah. Oh my god. If they're angry, terrifying. Yeah. I hate when a guy gets drunk on a date. I ask. Oh, this isn't like a red flag question, but if they talk about their ex at all and they're like that fucking bitch,
they're still in love.
I'm like goodbye.
They're still in love with their ex.
Still in love. Not over it. It's just like bringing up your ex. Period. Unless it's like a funny story
Yeah.
that's like important. Why?
I also think, but it's also could be important to ask the question, when did your last relationship end?
Oh, I like that question.
Because when they say a month ago, I'm like, oh, so
I'm
you're
like,
trying to cover up your
right.
emotions.
It's rebound city.
It's fucking
Relation me.
rebound town.
Yeah. So-
Rebound town. We're not in Gag
No.
City, bitch.
No, Gag City.
Any other questions? I mean, I feel like there's more. I feel like did you cheat? How much did they drink? Kind of
Last
figure that out. Last relationship.
Tell me about your best friends. I always say that because I've dated men with no friends and it's a fucking nightmare. They lean on you for emotional support, for friendship, for everything.
Also, did they let you order the food first?
I'm usually like order. I don't want to do it.
Oh, or if they order for you. Yeah,
That's hot.
That's hot. No, but after you tell them, not like she'll have the
Oh
salad.
yeah. They're like one leaf. And I'm
She
like,
will
what?
have the house salad.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get the fucking ribeye, and I'm gonna fucking sauce and fries. She'll have the salad. It's like you fucking. I think I just had an actual aneurysm.
Yeah, I saw that and I was just gonna let it happen. I was just gonna let you on that journey. That was crazy. Yeah. So ask me what I want.
Don't get too horny.
Don't get too horny unless I make it horny first, which I will if you're cool.
Well, by the time the end of the dinner, you know I'm gonna have GERD. There's no Gag City happening. I'm gonna be
Nary
Gag
gag.
City in the fucking bathroom because I'm
Right.
gonna be so sick from the GERD.
Right. So don't expect anything from us after a large feast. Kind of just. The
And
truth.
no, it's not an Adam's apple; it's a tumor. I always go, that's weird. What is it? I go, I don't know. Benign. It's benign. But it's a tumor.
Right.
I mean, if I can identify as a woman, I can identify this as a tumor.
Say it louder.
A
Honestly.
benign, harmless tumor. Or a cyst. I could say it's a cyst. I said this in my Get Ready With Me with Tana. I go, no, that's not.
That's
I don't know an Adam, actually. And I'm, quite frankly, allergic to apples.
So
I'm not.
1 + 1 is 2.
I think in this situation, maybe 3, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Perhaps.
Perhaps 1 + 1 equals
All
3.
coming
but-
together.
Yeah. So we are now going to move into the unnamed segment where we answer your inquiries sent to our Instagram. We're going to give you guys some motherfucking advice. Is there any amount of time that can pass for you to date a friend's ex?
Literally 24 hours.
I'm saying an hour. I'm kidding. No. I'm trying to think. If it was my situation of my life and I had it depends how close the friend is to me.
Right.
If it's an acquaintance and it was like,
Cares?
I don't know, it's
But it's like-
touchy.
I literally could watch you have sex with all of my exes and I would not bat an eye.
See, but I wouldn't. And that's
No,
not
that's
because,
the thing.
and that's
You'd
not,
actually rather die than hook up with any of my exes.
I don't think it's because I'm a good friend.
No, it's because you would. Let me not be mean, but
I
You
love
would
you.
not.
I love you, and I think
No,
that
and I
they're
love
beautiful
that
in
you-
their own way.
No, you don't.
At all. But
Okay, so bad example.
I
literally
I
rather
don't
walk
know.
the plank.
It's touchy. I probably would if I wasn't that close with them, and I would just like I probably would check in with the person.
Yeah.
I
It has to
think-
be a number of years, like 1 or 2 years. I think.
Agreed.
And check in with the person.
Yeah.
And
Be like, hey,
yeah.
hey girly.
Hey, girly. Because I did this to my friend, and she said,
You're such a fucking
no,
bitch.
no,
I'm kidding.
it was a long time ago. I did it to her, and I did it to my friend a very long time ago. And okay, wouldn't it be crazy if you just stopped? I did it to my friend a very long time ago, and she said it was fine. And then years later, she was like, "That really hurt me."
Oh.
Well, I made amends to her, and I was like, "I'm sorry I did that," and she was like, "Thank you, because it did really hurt me." And I was like, "True." So honestly, even if they do say it's okay, they might be lying to your face trying to be a cool girl. So
Well, but I also feel like that
that's on them.
that is on them.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna have someone, you don't need permission to do such a thing. And I know that that sounds fucked up. I think once someone's single, they're free game. It depends if they're your best friend or if they're just a party friend or someone
Right.
you see at an event or someone you work with. I think that that's different.
Yeah.
And it's not personal to that person, right?
Yeah.
I think it's just. It's
I don't think I'd
sticky.
ever do that to you.
I don't think I'd ever do that to you either.
Well,
Truthfully, if you dated someone that I
that
think
you wanted.
yeah, that I wanted, which is in an alternate universe.
Stop.
I
Literally a different planet.
I don't even think it's in the Milky Way. I don't think it's in the Milky Way, my girl.
Okay.
I love you
I
though.
don't hook up with gargoyles.
Someone said, "How can I meet people my age not at the bars?"
Do you know how old this person is?
Well, even if they're of age, I think it's a fabulous question.
So just like how to meet. new
How to
people.
meet anyone that's just not at a bar? I'd say like a farmer's market.
Trader
like-
Joe's.
Like I love a trader, but I've learned that there's really hot people at Air One,
Oh yeah.
and they're like,
They're hot. They're rich. They're ready.
it's probably stuck up though. Like a a Trader Joe's guy is probably like so down to earth and it's like, yeah, I got my fucking dog and I shop at Trader Joe's and I
Right.
work a stable job. Like I'm like, oh my god, you're such a.
So if you
I
wanna-
want
yeah.
I want just like a financially stable man. I don't want someone who's too rich because first of all, I'm supposed to be
no.
the fucking rich one.
Rich men are they
I am.
terrify me.
It's supposed to be me.
Yeah.
I want to have that thing.
Go to Trader Joe's if you want personality. Air One if you want a guy with money.
Where can you find somewhere in the middle?
Okay, so like workout classes. That's where I meet some men.
Yeah, I was about to say like a workout class, a soul cycle. Everyone kind of talks after a soul cycle class,
Yeah.
which is nice because everyone's like high on adrenaline or
right.
whatever the endorphin it is. I think it's adrenaline. I don't know. Joining any sort of like I've seen a lot of things about like run clubs, like running clubs.
Yes, yeah.
I kind of want to join one and like not run.
Yeah, just show up,
Yeah,
like mingle.
I
and
think
then
there's
leave.
I think there's like different club sorts of like
Yeah.
even like book clubs. Like
Yeah.
it depends on what your interests are. There's so many fucking weird things
There's
out
so
there that
many,
like
weird
I
things.
haven't even stepped foot in.
Right.
I feel like there's so many different places that you just don't
Yeah,
have to.
just like whatever you're interested in, just go after that. Like I'm joining a lifting club,
So hot.
so
Maybe you'll find your
I'm gonna have a
5'6" king.
husband. No,
yeah.
for real. So yeah, that's
I think that's
frequent. Go outside.
also use Google and shut up.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. This is a gay person asked this. This DL guy said he wants to fuck, but I want an actual relationship. What should I do? Oh my God. I don't know, sister. And I'm going to look in the camera and talk to you. These DL men need to deal with their own things. And I think if they from the bat said they weren't looking for a relationship, you are not going to have luck by trying.
Yeah.
Do not try. You're going to make yourself sick and you're going to hurt yourself.
Big clownery.
And no matter how great you guys get along on FaceTime, no matter how great the sex is, no matter how great everything seems, any man that's not ready to be seen with you in a public setting is not ready for you. And I'm not going to say that they're a piece of shit. Everyone has their journey of when they disclose what they're interested in or, you know, I know what you are. But it's not, you don't jump into something with someone who's not comfortable with themselves and tries to hide you, because if you've gone through that journey, you know,
Right.
I've been through that journey.
Mm-hmm.
This gay person probably went through that journey and is out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So are you saying stay away from the DLs?
I'm saying you can fuck them
Yeah, but don't get
if
attached.
that's if you want that intention with that person. But if
Right.
you want a relationship with someone who's not ready to even admit to some other soul
Oh, that would
they
hurt.
like you, to just it's scary.
Yeah, that would hurt.
That's what happened with Ronnie Finance. He was just so
Yeah.
scared of his friends and his family because he was just like
Mm.
terrified, and he let it spook him, and
Yeah.
the one that got away. But it's like I look back now, I'm like, do you see how fucking
No, because it's crazy.
beautiful I am?
It's actually crazy.
You,
It's honestly mentally ill at
it's
this point.
mentally illness, love,
Yeah.
X.
For real.
Um,
Okay, so the next one is, when do you know you're ready to go back out to party environments after getting sober? Took me a year.
Took you a year.
A year
Took me
to have fun.
to have fun.
Yeah.
To have fun. That's a different ballpark.
Well, even to like be able to go out and not like be like, damn it, I want to drink. Like this sucks. I feel awkward.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's sobriety intentions are so different in the beginning. Like from like as soon as I was in that rehab from this most recent time, I just knew that option wasn't there. Like
Yeah.
sometimes when I bully myself enough, I can really just lock it down.
Yeah.
I can just lock it down.
Yeah, you went out pretty soon after you got sober.
Pretty damn soon. I was back
Right.
at fucking bars and clubs and shit. It's
I
different.
cannot. Yeah, it's different for everyone.
I want to say like a safe zone is like 5 months.
yeah.
4 or 5 months. I think like after you get, because what I've noticed is there's a month and a half, 2 month of like high energy,
Mm-hmm.
and then you dip into like kind of like a depression. Once you're out of that first depression,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're good.
Right. And don't beat yourself up if you do go out after 6 months and you're miserable and want to drink.
Right.
Because I did that.
Well, because and then at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you might have said you wanted to, but did you? No. So you've made
Right.
it this far. You made it through another sunset.
Right.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
beautiful.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
So just like, if
You gotta
feel
know, you'll
ready,
know.
Try it. Yeah. Try it. And if it is too much for you, that is okay. You can always just leave the bar, buy yourself a pizza or a calzone,
Oh, that sounds amazing.
and just give it another try
I'm not kidding.
someday soon.
What are you grateful for?
I am grateful that, okay, honestly, I'm so grateful for food. I've been like eating whatever the fuck I want lately, and it's
So
been
good.
feeling like I've had a lot of food freedom lately, and I just like been eating the calzones and
Sriracha? You don't like hot sauce. Do you like
oh no,
that?
I do like hot sauce. I don't know. I've just been treating myself, and it
Hell yeah.
feels good, and I don't know. It's different for me, so
I
feeling
love when you
confident.
get like, you don't give a fuck in that area because you seem
Yeah.
a lot happier.
Yeah, I feel like you can notice the difference.
Yeah, I can.
feeling free. So
Good.
that's what I'm grateful for.
So not me or this podcast this time.
I say that every time.
Just making sure.
But I am grateful we recorded 2 days in a row, and then
Yeah.
I'm feeling way better today than yesterday.
I am too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were
Woi.
swayed yesterday. Well, I was.
We
You
were
were
what?
like
Soyed?
sad.
I couldn't even
did you not
translate that
know?
one.
Oh my God, do I
Soyed? I'm
even know
thinking
you?
seed? What
Soyed.
the fuck? I am grateful that you are watching this right now and I'm in fucking Hawaii.
True.
I am on the beach. I am in a hotel, a resort, if you will.
Resort.
I am fucking just needing it and looking so hot. Go over to my Instagram because I've probably posted
Oh,
a
I
hot
can't
bikini photo.
wait.
I am so excited. So yeah, and obviously grateful for you in this podcast, and I'll say it every time, and I'll say it till I die. Unlike you,
Right?
because you're
I'm
not
fake.
grateful for me or
No,
this.
I'm fake.
I think you're a fake plastic
But
bitch.
you knew that.
And I'm also grateful that, another day strong of not sitting at the street corner with my gaping hole
hole.
open for
Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Wait, I'm also grateful for Max being here.
I'm grateful that Max is here. Max gave us some creative direction.
I really like him being here.
Okay, we love you
I
guys.
love you.
Bye.